gate. So like when you need to go in, you have to open the gate to like if you need sacrifice, you go through the gate, then you shut it. And then you go wash up and like sacrifice. There.
You can't say sacrifice. That's my part.
Okay, now you gotta tell us about your part.
Drake goes first.
No, tell us about your part.
Okay, so
about the washing place.
So my brother, what was his name?
Just talk about the sacrifice.
Okay, so you already know about the first part. And so you go here to the sacrifice once you wash off. And you make your sacrifice. And obviously, you know, it's built out of stone. And then there's the wood and the fire, then the sacrifice. And when you would do the sacrifice for God, and then you would go in the door, which I made, this door, and then the priest, which I'm using this guy as the priest, would stand at the holiest of holies, which is right here.
And then he would
No, right. And then there's the food right here, the table, and then the candle. And that's all I have to say.
And then there's the Ark of the Covenant, which has the 10 Commandments. And Aaron's staff. Aaron's staff I'm using a small piece of a brown pipe cleaner, and I'm using 2 Lego blocks as the 10 Commandments. And then they could also come out here, which has statues, its courtyard, and then there's a fence all the way around that lets us know that it separates us from God.
Yeah.
Very good.
I haven't finished.
And you had something else you wanted to add?
Yeah, I have 2 things to add. Also, the washing place, it's like an iron bowl with water in it, so you can wash up. And then, like, the Holy of Holies, only priest can go in at the biggest priest can go in at least once a month, I think. Right?
Once a year. He would go in once a year to the Holy of Holies. And what would they do when he went in?
Tie a rope.
Why would they tie a rope around him?
Because if he had sinned, God will kill him, and they would have to pull the body out.
Yeah, they didn't want that to happen. So this is our model of the temple that Solomon built. We've obviously added a few extra things, like our little gallery of heroes of Israel and villains of Israel, because we have a statue of Goliath also. But it's a great way for the kids to kind of put together what we've learned about Solomon's temple that he built.